guys, I wrote a song today. I was having a little bit of a rough day, and when I'm having, it was like kind of emotional, like really all over the place. And when I'm having like a really emotional day like that, I always like to sit down at my piano and see if anything comes out. Because, when my emotions are overwhelming me like that, I have to put them somewhere. I have to, focus them on something else. And I typically, I like to write music to do that because it's the best outlet for me, and it actually helps me work through stuff better than any other method I've used. So I sat down at my piano and I was just flipping through my notebook, and I happened upon a song that I had started, that I had written a first verse for, but I had never finished the rest of it. And so I played it a little, and I was like, oh, I actually enjoyed this song. I forgot that it was in here. And so I started working on it, and I came up with the rest of it. And I don't have a title for it. I don't know if I said that already, but titles are really hard for me. I have a really hard time because for me it's really difficult to sum up what I'm trying to say in a super emotional song with like a couple words, So it's very hard for me to pick titles, but I'm sort of getting better at it, I guess. I don't know. But I hope you like this.
She sits frozen, hands unfolded, eyes wide open, her spirit broken. Her heart opens amidst the poison, her mind distorted by words unspoken. Why is this world so confusing? I can never figure it out. Just when you think you understand, it changes what it's about. He sits broken, his eyes unopened, his hands folded, his heart is frozen. Words he's spoken, undistorted. He takes the poison and his heart closes. Why is this world so confusing? I can never figure it out. Just when you think you understand, changes what it's about. And they think that life is pointless and it's not, yet they still look for meaning under every rock. But why is this world so confusing? I can never figure it out. 'Cause when you think you understand, changes what it's about. Why is this world so confusing? I can never figure it out. Just when you think you understand, change is what it's about.
that's not fully worked out, obviously. Like, I don't know exactly if that's how I'm gonna play it, like verbatim. But I think it's an interesting song. I think that I know for myself, like I find myself lately very broken. You know, there have been quite a few people on this planet that have been very careless with me, including myself. I include myself in that because I have been very careless with myself. But so some things seem like very difficult, and you know, almost as if you're never going to get past them. I mean, I know you will, but it feels like a very daunting task. So I understand the second part of the verse more so than the first. Where it says, words he's spoken undistorted, he takes the poison and his heart closes. And that to me, in my mind, when I was like writing that, was like, that's what happens like when I have like a memory or like a flashback of like a time that I was really just terrible. You know, and it's like, take the poison, you know, because you want to die. Like, and that's the thing. It's like I look at things sometimes and I'm like, I can't believe that I did that, like, or I can't believe that I said that, and like, you know, you just feel like devastated, and I think that there's just a part of us that really doesn't want to disappoint anybody, but definitely doesn't really consider the impact of what they say will have on people. We try, but we're not very bright. But yeah, I don't know. I think that every day, while it is challenging, it kind of like gives you the opportunity to figure out parts of yourself that you didn't know you had. You know, every single day where you get super challenged, you should look at that as an opportunity for growth and an opportunity for discovery of things you already know how to do, but you didn't realize you did. You know, I think that we discount ourselves a lot. You know, we don't take pride in ourselves sometimes because we have low self-esteem, you know, that old chestnut. But I think we could change that. And we could do that by building each other up. Right? And we could do that also by like positive self-talk to ourselves. And I'm guilty. I talk down on myself all day. But like that, I think is like something that really would be helpful. I think that we need to really start to do that. I don't think we're going to, maybe. I hope we will. My hope is that we will. But we won't if people stay as selfish and self-centered as they have been. But I'm going to hope that people are going to start to realize that they should care about other people. And I'm going to set that intention for sure. Because we're all on the same bus, right? We might be going to different destinations and wearing different clothes, but we're all on the same bus. And if we see like one of us like struggling or hurting, like we should try to do something if we can. Like that seems like common sense. So like, yet we have like millionaires and billionaires that, you know, would rather spend their money on building phallic rockets than helping people. So, I don't know. We won't get into that. But I hope you like the song. And I hope that you can have love for yourself today. I know I do. That's like a little, but I have some. But I hope that every day it gets easier. And I hope that for myself too. You know, when you talk down on yourself for so long, you kind of just like get used to that, and you have to make a new pattern. Yeah. But I mean, it's officially technically Thursday, so I hope everybody has a great day. I hope that we see everything as an opportunity and not a disaster. maybe help people and help ourselves grow, that we can like do something, right? We need to do something. We can't just sit here. Help people. Start today.